Notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Now, a look at Dallas' starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Jones is out there with Powell, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old-school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
McConnell finds Siakam. Siakam, a screen on Irving. Nesmith, a three-pointer, no good.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Pass to McConnell. Passes it to Nesmith. Indiana moving the ball around. And Jones pulls it down. And the Mavericks with possession. Driving inside. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Jones sets the pick for Irving. And there's the drive. And another basket for Dallas.
Oh, yeah. Irving, he has the mid-range in his bag now.
Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Over in the corner, Turner. Just 5 on the clock. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
And they pick up 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon. Keeping his composure right there. Nice job by Kyrie under duress.
Doncic against McConnell. Knocked away. Siakam passes to Turner. Great D that time from Powell.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Jones finds Irving. Jones with the screen on Halliburton. Nobody near Irving. And it's Dallas with another.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible. Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Mavericks leading by 3. Doncic feeling it out. Here's Jones. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Siakam. It's his first trip to the line. The Pacers making a change here. Nembhard's checked in, and so Jones nails both of them. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Wiry strong. Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Here's Irving. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Irving's got 8 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst, Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 8. Powell sets a screen for Irving, and he drives in. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving when he's on. It is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
Here's Turner, connects from three-point range.
Boy, Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
3 seconds separate the shot clock in game 3. And Doncic throws it down.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Here's Halliburton. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop, taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
8 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Doncic. Plays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Turner for 3. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to play.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. The second quarter comes. Coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Neesmith is out there with Pascal Siakam. And there's Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard into the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you. And Halliburton slams it in.
Remarkable judgment in the pick and roll. Halliburton reads these situations extraordinarily well.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And it's in there. Halliburton's got the lead up to 4 now for Indiana. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Halliburton, that's good.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Powell, no one around him, and Doncic is right there. Doncic has got 14.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Here's Irving. Here's Jones. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start this game.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
It's stolen by Jones. Doncic passes to Jones. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Doncic with a screen for Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Doncic gets it to go inside. During last season, Clark, both Damian Lillard and Donovan Mitchell scored 71 points in a game, the most since Kobe's 81.
Yeah, that's remarkable, Kevin. We also had a ton of 50-point games, too. I think it's kind of due to the heliocentric offenses we see now. Teams building those rosters around their one superstar.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
For 3, Siakam. Halliburton outside. At the elbow, it's Turner. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Nesmith. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Nesmith has got his second basket.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
54 seconds left in the first half.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Green drives in, and Green slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Here's Powell. A shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The feed now to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Here's Doncic. And it's sent back by Turner. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. That quarter had it. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Exum. Daniel Gafford is out there with Washington. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Hardy in at the 1 spot. Just 5 to shoot, and Jaden Hardy is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Mavericks on D. Here's McConnell driving in. Lays it up off the glass. McConnell's got the lead up to 4 now for Indiana. And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for Dallas. What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
As athletic a move as you're going to see right there. Unreal.
How about the hang time on that one? Wow.
Well, you got to have some hang time if you're going to pull off that 360. And he certainly has some.
For the screen on Mathurin. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Gafford.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks to the report. Washington finds Hardaway. Knocks down the 3-ball. Hardaway has got his first 3 points of the game.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
Here's McConnell. And he banks in the layup. And the Pacers lead by 3.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Hardaway sets a screen for Exum. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Gafford. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Hardy. Moves back up. Washington passes to Hardaway. And he makes good on the layup. Hardaway has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
And Toppin throws it down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Hardaway is screen on McConnell. Outside Hardaway. In the corner, it's Gafford. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Pacers leading by 3. McConnell scanning the floor to the paint. Here's Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
Jalen Smith punishing that rim.
Clark, when you take a look at Jalen Smith, a big man who's a work in progress.
Really, I love what he offers defensively. He's pretty agile. Where he's a work in progress in my mind is when it comes to his jump shot. I think he's trying to be more consistent from behind the arc, and he will become that if he keeps working at it.
Now the pass to McConnell. In the corner, it's Toppin. From outside, off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 5. Now, here's Hardy. He has yet to score. Here's Gafford. Smith with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Screen by Smith. A shot by McConnell, no good. The Mavericks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Hardaway is screen on McConnell. There's the drive. Hardaway goes in. They need this one. It's tipped. They get it back. Gafford kicks to Hardaway. Lets it go with a 3. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What?
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Pacers lead by 2. And will return shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Turner. Siakam is out there with Neesmith. It's T.J. McConnell, and it's Halliburton into the 2-guard spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Boy, calm and collected inside. Doncic's scoring ability, wide-ranging.
McConnell passes to Halliburton. Jacks up a 3. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Turner's got 19 points.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that. With one of his shots falling.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
Here's Halliburton. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Halliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
The Pacers making a switch here. Nemhard's checked in.
Hey, Clark, thinking back to that Halliburton for Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. And I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars.
Doncic against Halliburton. Doncic, no good. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Passes it to Nemhard. Here's Neesmith. Turner with a screen on Green. With the drive. Good on the bucket. Neesmith has got the lead up to 8 now for Indiana.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. And he recovers it.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Siakam a screen on Green. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And the Pacers another 3.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Jones kicks to Green. Dallas moving it around. Halliburton against Doncic. Here's Powell. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. On the wing, Turner. And that's a foul. Called on Josh Green. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now, here's Neesmith. Covered by Irving. Turner. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And it's an 11-point Indiana lead.
Boy, when Turner gets it rolling now, he can be a dominant scorer.
Halliburton on the wing. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Siakam with it. 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And good that time. 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
Give Irving some room to get it off that little floating jump shot of his, and you'll regret it for sure.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Pacers.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
Halliburton for three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Irving looking over the floor. There's three-pointers off the mark. Now Halliburton. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy.
something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. Now here's Brunson. Outside, DiVincenzo, 5 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. That one drops for him.
Sometimes you run the two-man game, but nothing happens other than you having to make the play. Dante did it that time.
Inside. Here's Turner. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Brunson misses. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
Now here's Anunoby. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Nesmith. It's a 3-point game. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Here's Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Anunoby. Halliburton goes, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Athleticism showing off here for Halliburton. He gets where he needs to be. Nice job on that drive.
Anunoby finds DiVincenzo. Here's the pick. Wide open. And it's New York with another.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Halliburton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Running the pick and roll with just tremendous patience and poise. Halliburton reading the defense so well. He exploited that opening.
Halliburton against Brunson. Outside for Randall. Pass to Robinson. Outside Brunson. Randall, a screen on Siakam. And it's New York with another.
And that in-between J, Brunson capable.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 3. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Count that bucket. DiVincenzo's got 6.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
Anunoby against Halliburton. Here's Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson passes to Randall. Back to Brunson. Randall, a screen on Halliburton. Brunson surveys. Stolen by Siakam. In transition, here come the Pacers. Halliburton misses. For New York, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
Turner, a screen on Anunoby. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Halliburton against Robinson. Kicks it out to Siakam. Just 4 to shoot. There's Nesmith with the 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there. Launches a 3. And the Knicks another 3.
The improvement from Brunson has mostly come from his shooting. We know he can go inside, but 3 balls, it's a good sign.
Halliburton outside. And that one's long.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Anunoby. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. The game is fully in their control.
And so it's New York closing out the quarter with a 7-point. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
They've got Tyrese Halliburton, Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Nesmith, and it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard position. That's the 5 to begin the 2nd quarter for the Pacers.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, B.A., I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him, a lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Siakam against DiVincenzo. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Pass to Nesmith. Halliburton outside. This one for 3. The Knicks with the rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Brunson misses. Indiana trailing here. You know, one guy who's surprisingly physical at the offensive end, Jalen Brunson.
Fundamentals, BA, around Jalen Brunson's footwork are things that young players today need to study. Incredibly efficient and very dangerous when he gets it going offensively.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Brunson has been a steadying presence at the point guard spot for the Knicks. Coach Thibodeau said his mind is probably his greatest asset. He's always been that way. He's mastered all the fundamentals, and the game's not too big for him. Brian?
Yeah, in either sense of the word, right? All right, Allie, thank you. Good stuff. Brunson misses.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Yeah, and when it comes to finishing plays, Siakam can beat you back to the basket, facing up and, of course, in transition.
Randall, good.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Halliburton outside. Halliburton on the drive. Here's Nesmith. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen by Turner. Here's Nembhard. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
DiVincenzo with a screen on Halliburton. And Brunson won't miss many of those.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Turner, a screen on Anunoby. Pass to Turner. Robinson with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot, swatted away. There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Turner, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Halliburton. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Over Over to the left wing. Siakam with a screen on DiVincenzo. There's Neesmith with a three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Brunson against Halliburton. From deep. Brunson misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Turner, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Halliburton. Wow.
The Knicks with the lead. And here's Brunson. 10 points for him. Randall, a screen on Halliburton. Brunson on the drive. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam. Look out below. You got no chance of defending him right there. Here's Nembhard. Brunson defending. We've got 22 seconds left in the half. The shot by Nembhard, no good. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And one of the things that Robinson concentrates on is running the court, and it pays off.
Here's Turner. Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. Siakam with a screen on Anunoby. And so it's New York finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Precious Achiuwa is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Burks in at point.
Yeah, Bogdanovic in the corner, that's not really a problem for him.
And very quietly, Bojan Bogdanovic has been really...
Yes, sir!
Wow!
And Toppin getting a little bit fancy with the throwdown that time.
Bogdanovic against Matherin. Bogdanovic passes to Achiuwa. Achiuwa with the dunk.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
To the paint. Smith. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Pass to Toppin. The 3-ball hits the trifecta. Toppin's got 5 points.
The defense doesn't want to let Obi Toppin find some comfortability from that range.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Achiuwa with a screen on Matherin. Here's Bogdanovic. And Toppin pulls it down. Brett, when you take a glance at Obi Toppin, a young forward trying to be more consistent.
Well, a guy that can really get out in transition, and we know obviously finishing around the rim, BA, it's other parts of the game. What can we rely on from Obi Toppin consistently to make contributions to winning?
McConnell passes to Toppin. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got his 4th assist in this one. New York has gone 4 of 6 from 3-point range thus far. Achiuwa with a screen. Down low. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Burks. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Smith outside. And here's Toppin from the arc.
Pacers foul. Jalen Smith. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Knicks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Bogdanovich. McDermott against Hart. Up and in on the layup.
Josh Hart.
And it's an 8-point Knick lead.
Defense making it difficult for Hart, but he stays tough and gets his shot.
McConnell against Burks. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
The Knicks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Bogdanovich up top. He's covered by Matherin. Here's Achua. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Knicks lead by 8.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket. And they weren't special that time.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Talking about the New York Knicks, Brett, a team that wants to be seen as a threat again.
Yeah, it feels like the New York Knicks are not going to be satisfied until they're playing in the Eastern Conference Finals or have a chance to win an NBA championship. So these steps are nice, but you're really teasing the New York Knicks fans until you have a chance at the title.
Drops in the 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. Bogdanovich aggressive in the lane, creating his own offense.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, BA, it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
Achua with a steal. Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball. Now a timeout called by New York. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, "I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies this team harder than I do."
No, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie. A new lineup here for New York. Siakam the screen. And it's McConnell on the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. McConnell's got 5 now.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. Quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
We also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Siakam outside. Here's Turner. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. 9 points in the game.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
The kick out to Brunson. To the inside. Randall. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And how about Randall just collecting and absorbing that hit and still fights to get a shot off.
Randall no good on that one. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Nesmith. McConnell outside. Takes it inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
That's off as well, so he misses both. With 2 seconds left, DiVincenzo driving.
And DiVincenzo with a head of steam. Man, he got up.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use them. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. Or you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Pascal Siakam out there with Neesmith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. That's the 5 for the Pacers. And he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Turner. Shot is up. That one off the back iron and out.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Indiana trailing here. And Siakam with the slam!
Wow. Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance.
To the middle. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. When the Knicks are good, Brent, it seems like they have that gritty defense-first mentality.
NBA 94 and 99, those finals teams were so great defensively for the New York Knicks. Kind of taking that in-your-face attitude and bringing it to the court to rough you up. Good recent Knicks teams have had that behind their coaching staff, and it's gotten them back in the right place.
Turner finds Halliburton. On the take. Oh, Robinson with a block. And they're able to recover. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Brunson speeds in to finish the break.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Floats one up. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Brunson. The 3. Right side, Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Randall on the screen. Second chance shot. And it's New York with another.
Brunson making the right call. The pick and roll gets him totally set up.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. 19-footer. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get 1 free throw and they'll keep possession here. That free throw's good from Anunoby.
OG Anunoby. 2 shots.
That one's no good. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana.
Number 9, TJ McConnell.
Here's Brunson outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Brunson against McConnell. Inside, outside for Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Randall. Here's Halliburton. And he lays it up and in.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
New York has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And Anunoby gets it to go.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Pass to Halliburton.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Lets it go from deep. Randall pulls down the board. And so Randall will bring it up for New York. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And Anunoby gets it to go.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Halliburton against Anunoby. There's a screen by Turner. Neesmith passes to Turner. Just 5 on the clock. McConnell. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
OG Anunoby. First personal foul.
And that one falls for McConnell. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Outside Brunson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Good for two more.
DiVincenzo continues to get reliable with that jump shot.
McConnell passes to Siakam. And here's Turner. Stolen by Anunoby.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Knicks.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Jalen Brunson.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
McConnell from outside. Turner passes to Nesmith. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Anunoby with it. Plenty of space. Good on the bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Folks, we'd like to
These days, it's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offenses?
And to excel at that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now the Knicks with it. Down low, here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
Irving surveying the floor. Basket good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Anunoby, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Anunoby has the open look. And there are the Knicks with another bucket. And here are the Mavericks now. 4-point game. And the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
Pass to Anunoby. Brunson sets a screen for Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Doncic outside. Here he goes. And Doncic throws it down.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Now here's Randall. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's New York.
Just good on-ball decision-making from Brunson right there. This guy a master in the pick and roll.
Well, Doris, thinking about last season for the Knicks, clearly a step forward.
Well, Kevin, you have to consider it a win because you go ahead and advance in the playoffs for just the second time since their '99 finals run. Adding Jalen Brunson to the mix was obviously a great decision. This looks like an organization moving in exactly the direction you hope. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And there's the pass to Anunoby. Doncic with the steal. They set the pick, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Doncic, here we go. Six to shoot. Takes it inside. That ties the game. Doncic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
At the line for the Knicks.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. New York moving it around. DiVincenzo finds Brunson. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Powell, the pass to Doncic. Powell with a screen on Anunoby. Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Julius Randle picks one up.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
And here is Doncic after Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Irving attacking, pass to Lively. Here's Doncic. Clock at 4. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And the dunk by Powell.
You have got to commend Powell in his positioning. I tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to Sky for that slam dunk.
Inside. Outside for Randle. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Doncic passes to Powell. Passes it to Lively. The drive by Doncic. Doncic with a screen for Irving. Bucket is good.
Well, the key there is Kyrie Irving did a great job setting up his defender on the pick and roll, and it led to the score.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. That quarter had to take a lot out. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Randle will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
And that one's good, Irving.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Well, Doris, some question is, you know, the move that Dallas made last season acquiring Kyrie Irving. They gave up a lot for sure.
Boy, they sure did, Kevin, and it was a high-risk move that obviously fell flat. For this organization, it has been trying to get the right mix around Luka Doncic. That is the key for them to succeed.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. Tries again. The shot's good from DiVincenzo. Mavericks trail by 3. Doncic left side. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A sort of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to find.
Out there. Get out of your seats and on your feet for the D-Town Crew.
Anunoby against Doncic. Kicks to Green. There's the screen. 5 on the clock. Outside Irving. Tries it from 19. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
See, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
Brunson against Green. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. Off target from 3-point range. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Now here's Powell. 6 points for him. Powell sets a screen for Irving. Over in the corner, Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you. Randall with the bucket.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Doncic looking it over. Pass to Lively. Doncic outside. Fires the three. It's rebounded by New York.
And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the three.
First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Anunoby against Doncic. And again, it's New York.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Doncic fires from way outside. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter. Moving against DiVincenzo. Down low, Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Assist goes
Well,
to
Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by Doncic. 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Handle a screen on Irving. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Irving can't get it to go.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. And again, it's New York.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Off target from outside. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Anunoby, good. And it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Doncic outside. To the paint. Here's Lively. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Yeah, look at Doncic keeping the defense honest by creating for his teammates. Pretty.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Knicks lead. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far. far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Exum is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Derek Jones. Then there's Washington. And it's Gafford in at the center.
Well, that's Bogdanovich making great use of the pick and roll. Fantastic at exploiting whatever the defense delivers to him.
Hardaway against Hart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Josh Hart.
All the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
Good on the three-point shot. And the Knicks lead by 3.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Outside Hardaway. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. To the middle, stolen. And here's the fast break. Here's Hart. Finished off the break. Hart's got the lead up to 5 now for New York.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Outside Hardaway. Washington kicks to Exum. Washington sets the pick for Exum. 5 to shoot. Some solid defense from Hart.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
They set the pick. Here's Burks. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Hart against Hardaway. The pass to Gafford. Gafford is screen on Bogdanovich. And the shot goes in.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Hardaway comes to help. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now, here's Washington. Covered by Achua. And Hardaway gets it to go.
This is Tim Hardaway Jr.'s game. Knock down threes. Stretch the court, both horizontally and vertically.
And usually one of the league leaders in field goal percentage, Doris, Daniel Gafford. What a solid contributor.
Kevin, you love those role players who play within themselves, and that's exactly what Gafford gives you, an understanding of what his team needs. Rim running, rim protection, and rebounding.
Now here is Hardaway. Pass to Washington. Out to Hardaway. And they go to the intentional foul. New York calls timeout. Doris looking at Precious at shoot. He brings value as a multi-positional defender.
Exactly right, Kevin, because he's able to switch comfortably out onto guards. He can rebound against bigs who are bigger than he is. Achua might be undersized, but his athleticism and effort make up for it.
Now here is Hardaway. He's got 7. Washington passes to Hardaway. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Burks looking around. Outside Bogdanovich. Goes up from the top of the key. And he hits the jumper for 2. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter. Mavericks trail by 4. He takes it in. Out to Hardaway. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Yes, that goes in. Hardaway has got 9 points.
Well, there's big-time athleticism when you're talking about Hardaway. Puts it on the deck and relentless move to the cup.
Back to Bogdanovich. They set the pick. Passes it to Hartenstein. Hart kicks to Bogdanovich. Over Hardaway. Bogdanovich, no luck. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Exum with it. Hasn't made one yet. Teardrop shot. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Dante Exum, outstanding, absorbing the contact, just bullies his way with the defense.
At the end of the third, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely filling it up. We're going to... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And New York, looking at who they've got, Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. And here's Green outside. Robinson pulls it in. And here's Brunson. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
On defense, Dallas trailing by 2. Shot from the top of the key, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Both teams putting their energies into the offensive end. Where's the D?
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just...
To the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And here's Brunson outside. Offensive rebound. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
To the paint. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Doncic dishes to Irving. Back to Doncic. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low, here's Randall. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Powell. Doncic outside. On the wing, Green. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Lock at 6. Irving drives in. Takes it off the glass. 13 points for Kyrie Irving.
If you get caught watching the ball against Kyrie, he's going to go right by you every time. Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Doncic outside. Irving sets a screen for Doncic. And a missed layup.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Back to Anunoby. Green against Brunson. Wide open. Tips it up, and Robinson is right there.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Powell with a screen on Anunoby. Doncic finds Powell. Out to Doncic. Inside, Lively. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. 1:32 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. Anunoby in the corner. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Doncic with the steal. It's 2-on-1. And now we've got the intentional foul.
What that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
New York calls timeout. They're leading by 4. 1:09 left to play in the final quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. They said to the team, I know you guys are tired, but let's end this game strong. Let's get the win. Big last stretch here, guys.
Thank you, David. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Lively. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Brunson against Green. And over the screen for Brunson. Outside for Robinson. Oh, good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 1. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Irving. Doncic with a screen on Brunson. To take the lead. Buries the triple.
Luka Doncic, one of the few guys you want handling the ball in crunch time.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. Just 2 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. From deep, Brunson. No good from 3-point territory. All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Pacers start out with the ball. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. They've got Tyrese Halliburton, Nesmith out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Miles Turner, and it's Nembhard in at the 2. Back to Halliburton. Drives to the hoop. Tipped. 3-on-3. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dump all over you.
You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
Halliburton goes. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Halliburton's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Halliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
Here's Doncic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalued the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed. What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Powell will screen on Halliburton. And here's Doncic outside. The Pacers pull it in. And that one drops for him. Turner's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
Irving finds Green. Here's Lively. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Man, good whistle there. Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander.
Max Force throwdown.
Doncic pulls down the board. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Mavs. And Doncic hammers it home.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
And the basket by Halliburton.
First step quickness that time from Halliburton. Got the defender on his heels.
Powell outside. Outside, Green. Back to Powell. Outside for Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's a screen. Dallas needs to get off the shot. And Doncic hammers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
A minute 20 left to play in the first. Irving looking around. Pulls up on the wing. Stolen by Siakam. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic finds Powell. Back to Doncic. Powell sets a screen. Doncic outside. And the three-pointer goes. Doncic has got 12 points.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Out to the right wing. Turner, a screen on Irving. Nembhard, good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Doncic passes to Irving. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Now here's Halliburton. 6 points for him. And a nice finish on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
1 second left.
Tremendous effort. Defends the shot and gets in perfect position for the rebound.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Nesmith out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I've played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
To the right side. Now here's Turner. Not a lot of room. Halliburton against Green. Halliburton misses. The Mavericks leading. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
You know, Powell is an excellent athlete, easily leaking out in transition and making himself a big target to throw the ball to.
The shot comes out. The Mavericks have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, it's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me. Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, I couldn't live without this game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
The Luka three, money.
Luka knows he can get that shot off quickly, simply trusting his instincts there.
Down low. To the left side wing. Siakam with a screen on Irving. Indiana again missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Siakam, pass to Nesmith. Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Halliburton. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside. Well, Clark, we're over a decade now with the restricted area on NBA courts. How much would that have changed things during your day?
I think quite a bit because the game was played closer to the bucket. I mean, there was more post-up action, more attacking of the rim from close in, so I do think it would have had an impact on how the game was played and officiated had that restricted arc area been in existence. And perhaps it might have led earlier to teams looking to space the floor a little more to create more driving lanes without a lot of help defense.
Halliburton against Doncic. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Irving. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Now Turner. Kicks it out to Siakam. That three's off the mark. Dallas has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. And it's Doncic on the drive. Pass to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group, and it's good. 2 points. Doncic has got 23 points.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
McDermott, the pass to Toppin. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic against McConnell to the middle. Here's the break. Irving for 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
McConnell outside. Toppin, a screen on Doncic. He got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Dallas. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Derek Jones. Daniel Gafford is out there with Washington. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Exum in at the 1. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Right side Mathurin. Pass to McDermott. Toppin with it. And there's the lob. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special. And they pulled it off just right.
And Washington powers it through.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And as for P.J. Washington, lots of success early on and lots of room to grow.
To me, Grant, he's got all the skills. I mean, he's got a big body. He can play either the 4 or the 5 effectively. And he can dominate you inside physically. Not a lot of guys can do that. And then he can back out and make the 3-2. It's a lethal combination.
Here's the floater. The Pacers pull it in. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Toppin passes to Smith. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Night in and night out, consistently, Smith makes a solid effort in there.
Pass to Gafford. 2 points. That one goes. Gafford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
McDermott outside, down low, Toppin, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. P.J. Washington picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Tipped away. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And it's McConnell on the drive. Smith outside to the left wing. Smith with a screen on Washington. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
After the trade for Kyrie Irving, the Mavericks offense went to another level. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "We're still going to preach defense, but on the offensive end, there's going to be nights where we're scoring 130 or 140. Kyrie gives us another weapon. Someone is going to be free. Someone is going to have the advantage." Brian?
Oh, nice stuff. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Toppin.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to McConnell. Oh, trying his luck from deep. The Mavericks pull it in. 22 was their biggest lead. Hardaway against Toppin. Hardaway, the pass to Gafford. Back to Hardaway. Driving inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
A prolific slasher with some serious bounce. Hardaway Jr. Fun to watch.
Here's McConnell. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. Exum passes to Hardaway. Smith with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Matherin. Lays it up and banks it in. Matherin's got his first points of the game.
Really impressive make right there. Great concentration from Benedict Mather.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Exum. Back to Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Matherin. Hardaway, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Toppin. Yep, count it. Toppin's got 8.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Exum. Hardaway against McConnell. Hardaway, the pass to Gafford. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Indiana ball. Substitution on the court.
8 seconds left in the third. Halliburton for 3. There's Nesmith with a 3. And no good. And so it's Dallas in control with a 16-point advantage heading into. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Nesmith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 guard.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Halliburton over Green. Shot clock at 6. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
The D was all over it. They just couldn't react in time to stop that quick reverse.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
Pass to Lively. Irving for three. Knocks down the long J. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Siakam. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You're shooting more free throws as his career is going on. Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
That one misses. Dallas has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Oh, stolen by Turner. In transition, here come the Pacers. And that's an intentional foul.
Josh Green, first personal foul, third team foul.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Here's Doncic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Doncic has got 27 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Turner for three. The Pacers again can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Doncic into the lane.
He is comfortable putting his head down and attacking. Doncic is unfazed, unflappable, even against beastly defenders.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 19-point game. Pass to Turner. Now here's Siakam. Back to Turner. 5 on the clock. Siakam finds Turner. The dive for the ball, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Mavericks have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And Doncic, here we go. Here's Lively. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Here's Nembhard. Indiana again missing. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, stolen by Turner.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
.102 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Takes a three. Another three for Dallas.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Inside, here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic outside. No good from outside. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Neesmith is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 guard. Out to the wing. Back to Halliburton. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
Steady from behind the three-point line. Halliburton is someone you rely on to knock down a few threes.
And Anunoby slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Knocked loose and stolen by DiVincenzo. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Out to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Halliburton outside. Unloads. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Neesmith, the pass to Turner. Stolen by Robinson. And now the Knicks on the break. Anunoby against Halliburton. Anunoby has the open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And the Knicks the ball for your Knicks City Dancers.
And the Knicks with possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And this is where the coaching staff applauding the way that Dante right now aggressively is shooting the ball off the catch and shoot.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Brunson, no good.
2 minutes remaining.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. It's a 5-point game. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
Randle with a screen for DiVincenzo. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Turner. Pacers trail by 3. And Siakam throws it down.
That's from
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Brunson scanning the floor. Randle with a screen for Brunson. Over Halliburton. Brunson, good. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And Anunoby, here we go. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Turner kicks to Halliburton. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. Halliburton right side. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Turner. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton on the wing. There's the pick. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nembhard's shot is good.
This is just good point guard fundamentals from Tyrese Halliburton, going to the pick and roll to create a bunch of options.
Halliburton against Brunson. Passes to Anunoby. Robinson sets a screen for Anunoby. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Pacers. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers. They're capitalizing.
Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group New York will start the second with. Neesmith, the pass to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Here's Robinson. Out to Brunson. To the right side. Randall, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Brunson. A second chance effort. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Anunoby. And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Come on, everybody. Let's make some
Here's Nembhard.
for your Knicks breaker dance crew.
The pass to Neesmith. Here's Nembhard. A three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there. Randall kicks to Brunson. Randall down low. Covered by Siakam. New York calls timeout. And one thing I miss about this here, the emphasis on scoring back to the basket. You just don't see it as often.
Well, you miss it, Kevin, because that's the only way you knew how to score. So, no, it's not the most efficient shot. And trust me, when players come back in who can physically dominate the game and move players around, they'll get the ball close to the basket. But for now, let it fly.
Halliburton passes to Turner. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Feeds it to Randall. Robinson on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Randall with a screen for Anunoby. That puts them in the lead. Anunoby's got 8 points. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep in the second. Turner looking around. Pass to Siakam. Back to Turner. Indiana moving the ball around. Turner with the screen. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. Off target with his 3. The Knicks with the lead. You spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Outside Turner. They need this. That one off the back iron and out. New York leading by 3. Picked by Randall. Anunoby passes to Randall. Back to Anunoby. 1:21 left to play here in the half. Robinson misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Turner, it's not going to go for him. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, I know you agree with me. They are on their way. Robinson sets a screen for DiVincenzo. Hits the three-point bomb. DiVincenzo's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you want to chase him off the three-point line. DiVincenzo able to settle in that time.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Knicks.
Here's Brunson. He's got 9. Off on the layup.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pacers trail by 4. On the court right now for the Pacers. T.J. McConnell is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Smith. And it's McDermott. And it's Toppin in at the 4.
And I tell you what, he looks fresh coming out of halftime if that possession's any indication.
Here's Achua. A dunk by Achua.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And Toppin throws it down.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Start with a screen on Mathurin. Back to Bogdanovich. Hartenstein, the second chance points on the tip in. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Toppin dishes to McDermott. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Well, I love how hard Hart is fighting on plays like that, taking the extra contact.
New York shooting their first free throws here tonight. He misses the free throw.
Josh Hart at the line, 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play.
And watching Bojan Bogdanovic is just so fun. Must be great to be his teammate.
Yeah, he's got so much skill, and he's one of the more dependable players on the floor. He rebounds, he shoots at a high level, he plays with heart, whether it's banging down low or shooting from 3. This guy makes a contribution.
And then Toppin with the jam.
And Toppin getting a little bit fancy with the throwdown that time.
Hart the pass to Hartenstein. Releases. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
McConnell against Burks. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Passes it to Achua. There's a good screen. Bogdanovich wide open. And again, it's New York.
For the position he plays, Bogdanovich good at directing traffic, creating chances to score.
McConnell passes to Mathurin. His three-pointers off the mark. The Knicks leading by 7. Hart with it, now defended by McDermott. McConnell against Burks. Pass to Hartenstein. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And here we look at Hartenstein. He can do a little bit of everything for you.
Hartenstein, probably the biggest skill he has that I see often is the playmaking ability. So he'll rebound and be physical, but all of a sudden sneak a pass in there with a great assist. And Toppin on top of the world there.
The Knicks have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 9 now for New York. Now, here's McConnell, covered by Achua. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Toppin's got 9.
And the coaching staff loving this. Confidence in Obi Toppin's catch-and-shoot game.
Down low. Here's Hartenstein. A special move before the shot. Hartenstein's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Toppin kicks to McConnell. 1:03 left to play in the third. And he gets it to go.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And again, it's New York. Pacers trail by 8. McConnell passes to Toppin. Toppin sends a screen for Mathurin. Got a hand on it. And here's Bogdanovich. He's got 8. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Here's Hartenstein. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The third quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Thanks, David. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Jalen Brunson out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And Bogdanovich has been fantastic here tonight, using all of his experience to get it done.
Here's Siakam. Out to Turner. Back to Siakam. Inside, Turner passes to Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. Halliburton outside. Knicks with the rebound. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Halliburton against Brunson. Anunoby a screen on Halliburton. Brunson, good.
Brunson just knows how to manufacture points. Right now being assertive.
Halliburton with it. Robinson picks him up. Back to Halliburton. The feed to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Randall. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Indiana moving the ball around. And an intentional foul right there. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Bogdanovich.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks.
Here's Nemhard.
Dante DiVincenzo.
Shot clock at 6. And Halliburton sends it in.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Halliburton. Wow.
Brunson against Halliburton. Anunoby to the inside. Outside for Robinson. Randall outside. And the pass to Brunson. Back to Randall. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, you win that turnover battle.
Halliburton for 3. Randall grabs the board. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Halliburton.
2 minutes.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Jalen Brunson. 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. And the 3 ball is good. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's such an efficient 3-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Here's Siakam. And the lead is down inside single digits.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. 4 on the clock. DiVincenzo with the screen for Anunoby. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Knicks lead by 10.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Great open look there.
Another bomb for him right now. His 3-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Randall finds Robinson. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Nailed from 3-point land.
And once they smell blood in the water, you can see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
To the paint, it's deflected. Takes a three. He can't get that one to fall. Inside, here's Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Big man play by Turner, using that nearly 7-foot frame to get through the contact.
Beyond the arc. Offline. And so it's the Knicks get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have... Tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Dwight Powell is out there with Green, and it's Lively in at the center. Now, here's Anunoby. After Luka Doncic's miss, Anunoby passes to Randall. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does. Here's Brunson. Mavericks with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The drive by Doncic.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Brunson scanning the floor. Wide open look. Good work there as it goes.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Powell. Powell sets a screen for Green. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. High post shot. And he drops that one in.
And he's got the confidence to pull up from anywhere. Brunson playing out of his mind.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Back to Robinson. And it's blocked. Powell kicks to Doncic. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Doncic. The kick out to Irving. Shoots over Anunoby. Randall grabs the board.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Robinson a screen on Green. There's the pass to Anunoby. Lots of room. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. On the wing, Doncic. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Knicks trail by 3. Brunson a screen on Irving. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Mavericks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Randall kicks to Anunoby. Down low. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Time to get loud now, everyone, because it's time for a t-shirt toss. Thank you, Knicks Breaker Dance crew. Give it up for him, fans.
1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Brunson. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
Doncic feeling it out. Into the lane. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Doncic has got 6.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 6. Puts up a 3. Randall grabs the board.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Robinson sets a screen for DiVincenzo. Second shot opportunity. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Now here's Powell. Outside Irving. Misses the 3. And now the Knicks on the break. Count the basket. Anunoby's got his second basket.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Here's Irving. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Knicks.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in its small forward. There the group New York will start the second. Powell, that's good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Anunoby is screen on Green. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
You know what? He tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
New York calls timeout. With some arc, and it's laid in by Brunson. Brunson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks. Doncic outside, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Brunson with a clean look, and again it's New York.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
The drive by Doncic, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And what a treat for the fans, and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away just shaking your head at how good he is.
To the middle, Doncic with the steal. stolen away. Anunoby, and he uses the glass on the layup. Anunoby's got his third basket of the night. Mavericks trail by 3. Pass to Lively. They set the pick. Irving passes to Lively, and he goes in for the dunk.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. They get a hand on it. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Spectacular move. Your Knicks breaker dance crew.
And here are the Knicks now. Passes it to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
New York leading by 3. Brunson the pass to Randall. And he lays it straight in. Randall's got his first points in this one.
There's your bully ball right there. A lot of folks think that's all Randall is a bully baller. Those big shoulders, that muscular body, he does a nice job putting them to use.
And it's put back in by Powell.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. And yes, it's good. And the Knicks lead by 5. You know, Clark, I have to say, it seems like the college game has seen a little bit of a shift in recent years. You cover it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the game, much like the pro game, has become a little more perimeter-centric. The three-point shot has been a huge part of the game's evolution. And so you see more teams playing to space the floor and take advantage of the three-point shot. Not nearly as much back to the basket post play. So I do think the game has changed. And not necessarily good or bad. I think it's just different.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
54 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's the screen. Irving drives in. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Dallas moving the ball around. Irving with the ball. Now defended by Randall. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can...
2 shots.
Original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Brunson a screen on Doncic. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Free throw line jump shot, and again it's New York.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Now Doncic, 10 points for him. Here's Irving going inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Derek Jones. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Exum, and it's Hardaway in at the 2 spot. Washington finds Gafford. Swiped away. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. Good by Gafford.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Alec Burks checked in for the Knicks.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks.
The Knicks leading by 7.
Alec Burks.
The pass to Hartenstein. Bogdanovich against Hardaway. And the shot goes down. Bogdanovich has got 5. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Gafford sets the pick for Exum. To the paint. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Exum.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 9 points. From the top of the key, again, the Mavericks score. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Inside. Outside, Bogdanovich. Puts it up. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
To the inside. Washington kicks to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Clock keeps going. 50 minutes into the second half now. Driving to the basket. Pass to Achua. Burks with it. There's the screen. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 11.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Gangsters.
Mavericks trail by 11. Gafford sets the pick for Exum. Down low. Oh, he misses the dunk. The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Passes to Achua. He kicks to Burks. Back to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Pass to Gafford.
35.
And Gafford throws it down.
Daniel Gafford.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Boy, Washington, a very capable shooter now. And what I like about him is he takes good shots.
Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting it get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now the pass to Hartenstein. Back to Bogdanovich. He nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Mavericks trail by 15. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's Anunoby, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. No good on the free throw.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Mavericks trail by 18. Doncic outside. Outside Irving. Buries it from three-point range.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
Brunson with it. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Really left alone that time. And the Knicks. By 17.
You know, in the pick and roll, you got a lot of options, but sometimes the best option is to do it yourself. DiVincenzo making the right choice there.
Offensive rebound. Powell, the pass to Lively. Irving for 3. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. New York leading by 17. So the wing on the left. Wants to get it to Robinson and does.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
At the line, 2 shots.
That one misses. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
To the paint. Anunoby, no good. Mavericks trail by 15. Lively the pass to Pop. Doncic outside. Powell with a screen on Anunoby. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Buries the long-range jumper.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Outside for Robinson. Back to DiVincenzo. He dishes it to Randall. And here is DiVincenzo to the inside. Irving with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance.
Tip of the hat to Irving there. He ignited the break with this underappreciated part of his game. His defense. Quick hands help on both sides of the court.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys,
thank you, David. Mavericks trail by 12. Doncic outside. The three. Another three for Dallas.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Green against Brunson. Just 4 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. And Randall throws it down.
Oh, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Here is Robinson. Green tips it.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Brunson against Green. Handle a screen on Green. Brunson has a two-pointer. Misses off the right iron. Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And Green slams it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's DiVincenzo. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
I don't think the defense was ready for DiVincenzo to get assertive like that. Dunking right on top of him there. Oops, upside your head.
And Doncic, here we go.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Irving finds Green. Doncic with it. There's the pick. This one for 3. Frames it from downtown.
Any doubt who's taking that shot? That's Luka's basketball all the way because he's much in the clutch.
So a close game sees New York take this one.